Ashraf Ali Khanwi rahmatullah alayhi has mentioned an incident. These incidents have a lot of lesson in it. The incident was that one person was a jeweler. He had a shop, jewelry shop. He was a jeweler. He came home one evening. When he came home, his wife was crying. So he asked her, what's the problem? So after a while, when she managed to start expressing what's going on, so she explained what the situation was. There was one youngster, one child who they had brought up. He was, however, parents had passed away, or whatever the case might have been, so he was still a baby when they had brought him up, and probably was the child of the servant who had passed away, I think. So in any case, he grew up in that household, and over time he got involved in helping out with the household things. So he says that this child grew up in front of us, and we brought him up. Now that he's grown up a little bit, so in passing something, obviously the parda that is necessary had to be observed, but maybe there was some compromise in that. In passing something or taking something, says he touched me wrongly. So this was a shock, and this was something unbelievable that this child could do something like this. So now this was such an impact that she was sitting in this manner and crying. Now when she mentioned this person started crying. She says, well, maybe she thought he's crying out of the same shock. After a while he's saying, but all this is my fault. She said, how can this be your fault now? So then he finally says, well, today one woman came to buy some jewelry, and while trying to size it, in the pretext of trying to just adjust something, I touched her hand wrongly. I am convinced that this is the effect of my action. What I did, that rebounded on me in this manner here. Outwardly sometimes some things seem like we just do something and it just gets past. There's no repercussions for it. There's no reaction to it. Something happened and we got away. But these things have repercussions. For that moment it might seem like we did something and just, what happened? Nothing happened. But the repercussion sometimes happens very quickly, sometimes after a while. And at that time a person is unable to link it also. This, what is happening now, is a repercussion of something that I did 1 week ago, 1 month ago, sometimes 1 year ago, which was not made amends for, which was not repented for, which did not get sorted out. So we should never ever take these things for granted. We could sometimes make a mistake somewhere, person immediately, sincerely repents, makes tawbah, and never deliberately plan and plot to harm others, because this, like yesterday we discussed, persisting in sin and becoming bold on it, likewise harming others, plotting and planning how to try and become an obstacle in somebody else's path, all these things become very, very great problems for us. Later on they become a blockage, and the person now can't link it up, so he doesn't even think of making tawbah from that, doesn't even think about going to make amends for that which happened, because his mind doesn't go to it, and as a result he just keeps going deeper into the problem. Allah Ta'ala says,
अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है।